What's good with it, boxing fans? This your boy Cool Ghana Boxing, coming back at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing minds. Man, if you don't mind, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more hardcore boxing content. So, Errol Spence Jr. and Youdenis Ugas, they had their press conference the other day. And, you know, it was respectful. It was highly respectful. But it was highly boring. You know, I don't know. I wish Errol Spence Jr. could fight in every press conference. You know what I'm saying? Because his personality is flat. And, you know, he was kind of robotic. And, he's always been a well-spoken athlete, you know what I'm saying? But it's very monotone, you know, it's like, I think it'll be a good fight. I think that, I like to thank my fans, and I like to, I think Ugas is the type of fighter, he's a warrior. You know, I'm just like, man, what's up with the energy, man? But I had to ask myself, I said, Errol Spence Jr., you know what I'm saying, he's been in camp for about 6 months because he's hired a new nutritionist to be fed people, to come in to fix his meals, and he's sticking to a strict diet plan. That's probably has something to do with, the way he feels and his energy level. Also just being in camp for that long, working on running, boxing, keeping your weight down, jumping around, doing push-ups, sparring, every day, I don't know if they spar every day, but I'm pretty sure, it's part of the, criteria that he has to do in his camp, and to keep that kind of energy going for 6 months, probably is pretty draining for both fighters. And you could see, the energy in the press conference was very low. And, Errol Spence Jr., Derrick, his trainer, Derrick James, he congratulated Ugas on his victory against Manny Pacquiao, and he talked about a story where he went inside the locker room and, he told Ugas congratulations on the opportunity that Errol Spence Jr. missed out on, and to make the most of that opportunity. And, I thought that was real touching because you could see the respect that Derrick James has for Youdenis Ugas, because he was the one welterweight that most people, most boxing fans thought was a good fighter, but he just didn't get the notoriety because he was always in the background. Plus, he took a few knockdowns, early in his career, but he bounced back and he started looking like, a contender again. He started looking like a guy headed to the top. And, he proved himself, against Manny Pacquiao, and he showed that he has another level, in his arsenal, and when it really came down to it, when the rubber met the road, Ugas answered the call, and he got the victory against Manny Pacquiao. So that put him in position to get the WBA to sanction this fight. I'm pretty sure there was some backdoor bargaining with the PBC because they got the juice right now as far as the belts go in Errol Spence Jr. And Errol Spence Jr., even though he was robotic and monotone, mostly looked like he was drained. And I'm used to them old press conferences where, Mike Tyson would come over and say he's going to eat your kids. When Mike Tyson going to come over there and say he's going to, make you a female dog and, get your booty and that kind of stuff. I'm from that era, where Shane Mosley and Marga, was going at it. Marga slapped his old lady on the booty, and Seeing these kind of contentious, fights, in the press conference, Lennox Lewis, Briggs, and, Shannon Briggs, Shannon Briggs always, what's up, champ, you know what I'm saying? And, just stalking each other, Muhammad Ali and Sonny Liston, just going to the casino, and Sonny Liston pulling out a pistol and shooting at Ali, and Ali going to Sonny Liston's house, trying to intimidate him, not to that extreme, but, this press conference by comparison was so boring. And they was asking him all kind of stupid questions, they asked Errol Spence Jr., was he gonna go after that belt for Terrence Crawford? And Errol Spence Jr. responded, "You must be didn't see the shirt." And he opened up Strap Season shirt. I thought that was pretty cool. Errol Spence Jr. always stays calm, cool, and collect. You know what I'm saying? And Ugas was up there styling like a mafia don, looking like a fly Ricardo Montalban. He's looking like Ricardo Montalban from Fantasy Island. He looked like he should have had a little fellow, a little midget beside him saying, the plane. And, he had the little shades on, the black suit on, looking smooth and everything. I said, look at Ugas, man, with no eyebrows and them shades. I said, he looked pretty dapper, but he's a class act. And he also was talking, he gave a moment of silence for the Ukrainians, what they going through over there. And, everybody did that. And, he was asked about the fight. He said he was ready. Ugas said he was ready. He's ready for the challenge. He thinks he can beat Errol Spence Jr. And he thinks Errol Spence Jr., won't be his toughest test. He thinks he's had harder challenges in his life. So I thought that was interesting. I said, okay, I can't see anybody really on his resume besides, not on, with the name of Pacquiao, except for the name of Pacquiao, who, he fought that might have, rival Errol Spence Jr., but that's what he said. So, and, Ugas, he just played it cool, and, both guys were mad respectful to each other. Errol Spence Jr. said that his eye was okay. He said, don't worry about his eye, He's been inspiring and making it do what it do. He said the eye's holding up just fine. So, all these fighters saying they don't know if Errol Spence Jr. is the same dude. Errol Spence Jr. seemed to think he's the same dude. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's going to the fight. And, these people want you to think that fat meat ain't greasy. You know what I'm saying? But it is. So, Errol Spence Jr., he took the fight. He accepted the fight. So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? He's ready, so no excuses, for Errol Spence Jr., he wouldn't have signed up for this fight unless he was ready and, put his two belts on the line, right? So he's got to know, he knows himself better than anybody. So, all these speculations and everything, they just need to, fall back and watch the fight and see what happens on fight night, also Errol Spence Jr., he said a little bit about, the fight that he thinks that Ugas was going to bring his A game. You know what I'm saying? He knows that Ugas is a highly skilled, fighter in that ring. And, because he's fighting Errol Spence Jr., he knows he's going to step it up a level. He knows he's going to step it up. So there's that, because when you fight the best, you know what I'm saying? It's like it motivates you to, exceeds your limits, to break your limits in the ring. You have think of it like, Dragon Ball Z or something, where you use a regular die, but then, you want to reach that Super Saiyan level. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be Ugas. He's going to probably break his limits in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Because he usually don't throw, that many punches. He's a counter puncher. And, you know what I'm saying? With fighting Errol Spence Jr., he's going to have to be more active. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to be more active defensively, and he's going to be more active offensively to keep up with Errol Spence Jr. pace. Because Errol Spence Jr. likes to throw a lot of jabs, a lot of hooks up in the ring, and he's going to be doing a lot of catch and shoots. I see he's going to be doing a lot of countering, a lot of going to the body. Both of them are body snatchers. So I can see a lot of back and forth. Ugas like to stay in punching range. I think he's like 5'8" with a 69-inch reach. So his reach is a little shorter than Errol Spence Jr. So he's going to have to, he's going to have to, find that range to be able to, return fire effectively. And that's going to be the battle to see who can get in position to do the damage. And Earl, he likes to get up in there and do that body work. He likes to frame you up on them ropes, and he likes to pin you, and he likes to let off some power shots to break you down. Now, Ugas is a big, strong welterweight also, so it will be interesting to see if Errol Spence Jr. can push him around. If he can bully him against the ropes and release his power shots, maybe Ugas would turn Errol Spence Jr. around. Maybe he's been doing some leg work for the training camp and some upper body work, to negate anything that Errol Spence Jr., that power, that natural physical strength, because Errol Spence Jr. is a natural welterweight. And in the vein of Sugar Ray Leonard, as he was a natural big welterweight, you know what I'm saying, with the same kind of dimensions, 5'9", with a 74-inch reach, you know what I'm saying, it's the same dimensions as Errol Spence Jr., you know what I'm saying. So these guys, they can go up to 154 with no problem, you know what I'm saying, and they can campaign up there at 154 right now. So, it's going to be a very good chess match. You know what I'm saying? I can see it turning into a slugfest. But all in all, in the end, I can see a late stoppage by Errol Spence Jr. I just think that Errol Spence Jr. is more active. He has more in the tank. I think he's the notch above, maybe a couple of notches above Ugas. But who knows? Ugas may surprise us, you know what I'm saying? He may do some rocky stuff, you know what I'm saying? He may get hit and keep coming, you know what I'm saying? And, see if he can break Errol Spence Jr. will, and Errol Spence Jr. is famous, you know what I'm saying, for saying that now he can't be broken, you know what I'm saying? That's his thing. Maybe that'll be the mantra for this fight. Can't be broken, you know what I mean? So this fight is building up pretty good, but press conferences, sad to say, man, brother, that press conference is sad, you know what I'm saying? I wish they could just fight in the press conference and get it over with, and just, either one of them hand over the belts after the press conference and it's over. Because I do not want to suffer another one of these mad respectful press conferences where they're not talking shit to each other and saying what they're going to do, you know what I'm saying? And, I understand, these guys are highly professional and they don't believe they need to do all that. But it would be interesting, and it would make for good, a good fight, a good instigation, so somebody push the other one into each other. The face-off was, it was pretty bland, you know what I'm saying? They just stood there, pretty much looking at each other. You can see Errol Spence Jr. is just a tad taller than Youdenis Ugas. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. The press conference was, it went off without a hitch. You know what I'm saying? The Dallas, Texas stadium, is projected to be sold out. And, you can get your tickets. It's going to happen on April 16th in Dallas. And Errol Spence Jr. said that he's looking forward to performing in front of friends and family. And, you know what I'm saying? Ugas, he didn't say anything about how he felt about fighting in Dallas, but it probably don't matter because, he's used to fighting all over the world. So, Ugas is not lacking in any confidence. He has mad skills, and we're going to see how it all shakes out on April 16th. But that's all I got. This has been Pool Counter Boxing. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Can you dig it? Peace.